Hello.
Hello,
Hello. Hello.
how are you?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. Lovely.
Dying in this heat, so
Yeah,
yeah,
same. Fucking hate it, but yeah, what can you do?
I'll just play Final Fantasy and try not to die.
That's all we can do. Yes, indeed. Right. Right
uh,
here.
you in the game?
I am in the game. Hang on, let me send you a party invite.
I'm in the I'm in
Can
the cave.
Can you do me a favour and teleport to Gridania, please?
Okay.
Because we're going to go pick up that other dungeon, and then we can ready up both and see which one we get first. Unless you also wanted to do the trials, we could also do that too, but that's up to you.
I could do the trials. So I don't mind. I might like the trials actually.
All right. Well, we might as well unlock this, and then we can unlock the trials, and then we can ready them all up at the same time.
Okay, I'm in Gridania.
But over, I think I can see you. Yeah. Done. Over here to the left.
There's too many people.
As usual. No, over.
To the
Done.
left.
I'm
I'm
jumping.
going down here. I see you. There you are.
Yeah. I think the quest to pick up the dungeon is in Old Gridania, I believe. Yes, it's at the Conjurer's Guild. Okay. Okay, so we'll just take the E for it. There we go. Do the Conjurer's Guild. Sorry. Hello, Isumiyan. Full glad am I of your presence, Marcus and Don. The Twelveswood has need of your potent arts once more. Following your deeds in the lost city of Andapur, we had fought the darkness lifted, its haunted walls freed from nightmare. Thus did we enter the ruins, the elementals at our side, intent upon returning that decaying edifice to the forest. Only for our immortal companions to withdraw without warning. From their agitated whisperings we later gleaned an entity of daunting power yet lingers within the bowels of the city. And until this being is put down, the elementals appear loath to return. I pray you visit Rayo Senna where she waits at Camp Tranquil and answer her pleas for assistance. Oakley dokley to Camp Tranquil there. Ugh. La di da di da di da over here. Whoop. Hello, Rayo. Ah, Master Artora's successor is come. To no other would I entrust this task. Lest you wonder, I do not doubt your success in expunging the darkness which took root in the ruins before. The heart of that evil was excised without question. But it would seem that some other power lay dormant beneath the stones all the while, its presence invisible to our senses. Plainly, however, that power is now very much awake. The elemental's panic attests to that. Fighting them will be no small task. While my fellows and I endeavour to persuade the elementals to rejoin us, I would have you venture into the city once more, find the source of this new disturbance, and do what must be done. The wood whaler Alpine yet stands guard at the gate. I dare say he has not forgotten you. Ask and he will let you pass. Okie dokie. To the gate. Let me. When I heard about this new trouble in the Lost City, I thought you might be back. Not one to leave a job half finished, eh? Where you're stepping there, aught fit to frighten an elemental is not to be taken lightly, be you favoured in the sea seers or not. Okay, and we've got this dungeon now. So,
Okay.
now time to do the trial stuff. We need to go to Mordona. So we go there. Skibbity doo bop bop. Okay. Oop, let's go now, John, yeah. Into the solar.
Yeah.
And then we talk to Unukalai. The time has come, warriors of light. We must move against the warring triad now, or suffer the consequences. The seal is cracked and the icons stir. Should they be allowed to awaken and resume their titanic conflict, it will be a light to the coming of a second calamity. You, Marcus, and you, Don, represent our best hopes of eliminating this threat. That said, the very act of entering the container of Senti itself presents certain unique challenges. So unique, in fact, that I struggle to locate an individual with the requisite talents to surmount them. Were it not for the impressively diverse connections of your fellow scions, I might still be searching. Happily, however, they were able to furnish me with a suitable candidate. Now, along with you and your echo-blessed companions, all the pieces we need to proceed with this deadly game are arrayed upon the board. Victory hinges upon no less than the total destruction of the warring triad. But we must also wear the interference of those who covet the Allagan's primal harnessing technology. I speak, of course, of the blindly grasping hand of the Guardian Empire and its fumbling agent. The ignorant meddling of the Empire will serve only to hasten the Icon's awakening, and it is my master's desire that the Triad be dispatched before Imperial forces delve too deeply. Being the nearest to wakefulness, the Icon Sephiroth will be your first adversary. Make your preparations, and join me on the flagship in Azislar. We shall speak further there. Okie dokie. To Azislar there. Azislar. I did teleport, but I think because we were both in the building.
Yeah, that's fine.
I always forget that. Right, upwards to the flagship. So
This is the top of the ship.
Yeah, this is the top of the ship. We go down here. Doug?
I am lost.
Are you too low? I think you might need to go higher above the ship.
Higher!
Rise higher, my friend. There you are.
Bloody hell.
Hello. Over here. Now down.
Oh yeah.
This is the place, Warriors of Light. Here we will find the containment facility wherein entities of incalculable power are chained, their fathomless energy siphoned away by Allagan devices. As I warned you, Sephiroth poses the most immediate threat. His dreaming mind drifts perilously close to consciousness. Thus must his destruction be our first concern. Okay? Your fellow Scions will be joining us anon, accompanied by the uniquely talented individual with whom I spoke. From what I gather, the two of you are already well acquainted. Let us continue inside and wait before the doors of the containment facility. Okay. Hey gang. You've not been waiting long, I trust. We are eager to lend whatever cooperation we may be in your mission, Marcus and Don. It is an honor to meet you at last. As I know of only one Mikote Scion, you must be Archon Y'shtola, meaning your diminutive companion is Mistress Kryl of the Students of Baldessian, correct? Diminutive? Perhaps there's been some mistake. I assumed it was for my knowledge and not my stature that you requested my assistance. The mistake is mine. My apologies if I've given offence. May happen to be best if we proceeded directly to the matter of our objectives. Your adversary is the icon Sephiroth of the Warring Triad, otherwise known by the historians of Alag as the Fiend. He was once the patron deity to a tribe of tree-like beings native to Mericidia, but was subdued by the Allagan Empire after a lengthy war of attrition. After his defeat, he was imprisoned for use as a source of power. Even now, Sephiroth is neither truly living nor dead. His mind is bound in a dream, while his body energies are harnessed by Allagan technologies. The explanation for his failure to dissipate into ether lies in his restraints. These ingenious devices serve not only to bind him, but to continuously regenerate his corporeal form. Meaning it will be all but impossible to banish him while said restraints are in place, yes? Remove them, however, and we risk allowing an unfathomably powerful, and doubtless vengeful, icon to run rampant. It seems we have no choice but to divide our forces. One team must locate the controls to Sephiroth's shackles and disable them, while the other stands ready to destroy him at the moment of his awakening. Most succinct assessment, Mistress Kryl. While I was aware that the Echo provided you with uncanny insight, I did not expect you to intuit the core of my strategy quite so swiftly. Well, if only my gift offered such detailed analysis, which is to say, it doesn't. I merely took it upon myself to learn as much about the Triad's imprisonment as I could before coming here. It will be Marcus and Don and I, after all, who enter the Icon's Den. Indeed, given the nature of our adversary, none save those under the aegis of Echo should be permitted to enter the containment facility. The risk of primal influence is too great. Well, that's settled then. I will disable the restraints, and Marcus and Don and his gifted adventurer friends will welcome Sephiroth back into the waking world. Better that than the other way around, I'd say, considering our respective fields of expertise, and of course, my diminutive stature. Right, it's time I had a little chat with the doorkeeper over there.
Blip. Activating verification systems. Lifting access restriction to Triad control.
I had no idea the Baldessian curriculum was so comprehensive. When we locate the controls for Sephiroth's restraints, I shall gladly leave their operation to you. When we locate the controls, mayhap my words were unclear. Only those blessed with the Echo may safely enter the facility. Your concern for my sanity is touching, but unnecessary. Suffice it to say, I am in no danger of falling under the Icon's sway.
Warning! Verification systems detect multiple unauthorized vessels entering restricted airspace. Security systems engaging intruders.
The Garleans. Come, Murianje, we must keep the Imperials occupied. We too should be on our way. I'd be lying if I said I was slightly terrified, but I can't well leave every deadly task to you, Scions. According to the histories, Sephiroth was immense in both size and strength, mighty enough to rout even the implacable armies of the Allagans, and that more than once. But a long story short, we have to get this right. I shall do my best not to wake the Icon up too much. As my grandfather always used to say in life of certain little monsters, getting them up and getting them moving while their brains are still abed. Okie dokie. Containment Bay S1 T7 now accessible. Okay. What was that?
I don't know who to be. What class?
Well, I'm going to stick with Samurai and see if I can go in without having to be tank for once. But
Is it 2 healers, 2 tanks, and
4 DPSs, yeah. But obviously we're going to queue for the dungeons as well, the Antitower and the Lost City of Antipore.
oh no! Oh no, I don't feel confident doing the dungeons as healer. I'll stick to this
Oh wait,
machinist.
I don't think I can. Oh wait, no. I don't think I can't choose both.
You can't.
A different duty category.
Are we doing the trials?
What do you want? Should we do the should we try the queue for the trial then? If
Yeah,
that's the
I'll
case,
do.
I might have to go in as a DPS, but we'll try. We'll try, but I may have to. I thought I could queue for both at the same time, but I guess not. I have to, we have to choose between trial or dungeon, so. Well, fair enough. I guess we wait and
Fair
see.
enough for me.
I guess we wait and see.
I don't really want to do a dungeon as a healer. Find it too stressful.
Fair enough. I guess we wait then.
Less than 5 minutes.
Well, hopefully, but like I said, if it takes too long, I'll switch to Unbreak or Dark Knight. But fingers crossed we won't have to.
Is this your card?
I didn't know you were doing a magic trick, mate. I'm just here meditating. Takes too long. I'll switch to tank if we need to, but
Yeah.
for now we just have to wait, chill out and wait, basically.
Now time for the waiting game.
Yes, play the waiting game. Because literally, it's either this or the dungeons. You literally can't do anything else.
Not peak time. Not peak time.
I'm happy to do the dungeons as a tank. I'll be fine with that. But I don't know. I can't remember the last time I did this one, so I'm not sure if I'd be up for tanking it or not. I mean, it's not far off peak time. But, yeah. Oh, you know what? Fuck it.
Gunbreaker.
Gunbreaker, yeah. See if that speeds up the process any much more. Talk amongst yourselves. That's what I'd be saying if anyone was actually watching my stream. But they are not, so good. Yes. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Hey! Right, container bay S1T7 is a go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Oh, and that one DPS, there we go.
Oh, here we go.
There he is.
The heck is that?
That is Sephiroth.
Disabling Sephiroth's restraints now. Good luck.
The Fiend. As expected, you don't look happy.
No.
I'll let the other... Yeah. Let's go. Right, I can't remember the mechanics, but if I remember something, I will tell you. When in doubt, just follow what everyone else is doing. There you go, stat. Oh, watch out, spread out. Oh shit, watch out, watch out.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him facing a different direction, I was like, yeah, get away from him. Yeah, keep an eye on what he does. Oh, what's he doing now? Okay, kill the ads. Okay. Oh. 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 Prepare to have your ears rocked. That's all I'm going to say. This music is fucking good. Oh, shit. Oh. Right, get close to that, but don't go in it. And again. Tonight. Yeah, it's calling tonight. Right, let's go. To the left. Oh, push us back. More ads. Well, we're going to need that wind thing in a minute. Watch out, spread it out. That's it. So when if you get a mark over your head, you have to spread it. On the stack. Woo! My name is Sephiroth. Right, get on the things.
Ah, I didn't.
No, you're fine, you're alright. As long as someone's on it, it doesn't matter. Oh no! I got pushed off. That's on me, that's my bad. We got. Thank you.
It's alright.
Well, we did it, despite my blunder.
It's alright.
I remembered most of the mechanics, so I'm happy with that. How was that?
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh yeah, that theme's a good one. It reminds me of a song by... I can't remember who... If I heard the song again, I'd be able to tell you, but it reminds me of an IRL song.
Okay.
Either way, it's a banger. Anyway, out we come. Hello. You did it! I've seen you in action before, but never against anything that big. My legs kept telling me to run, but I just couldn't tear myself away. I don't think I blinked once during the whole battle. Hey, I'm good at what I do, sort of. A hero tried and true. Only I had possessed such strength. Ishnola? This is Cryo? I got eliminated. Oh, if only you could have seen it. Marcus and Don gave Sephiroth the mother of all rude awakenings. You damn right we did. And your distraction was perfect. We encountered not a single Imperial soldier. Yes, understood. Let's swap tails at the Rising Stones then. On our path to the control chamber, we discovered a number of dormant thralls. It would seem the machines that preserve their forms also hold them in a state of torpor. We need not fear them summoning their deity anew. In short, our work here is done. For the present, at least. Let's go home, shall we? What? Let's go. Oh, it's this guy. For the name of the Emperor! Your senses are sharp, young one. I am Regular Van Hydrus, Legatus of the 6th Legion. And it would seem that damnable woman and her accomplice have led a merry dance through the thickest of this infernal iron's defences. To think that I pursued them. I shall withdraw for now. My lesson learnt. I doubt it. You Garleans never learn. You covet the means to enslave primals, but in your headlong dash to control that which you do not understand, you show less wisdom than the very beast tribes that summon them. I have no interest in crossing blades with children. Live, grow strong, and mayhap one day you will warrant my attention. Damn. Cold. But fair. I looked back and you weren't there. Did something happen? Naught of consequence. I mistook a shadow for a man. Chris, what are you hiding beneath that mask of yours? A longing for hope? An appetite for power? A lingering sense of regret? And do I detect a desire to test your strength against a certain hero? Is that what your gifts tell you? No, those were just wild guesses. But I wonder if some few of my words didn't strike close to the mark. Or mayhap more than a few. Be at ease, Unicolai. I have no supernatural ability to read minds. The echo simply allows me to comprehend, regardless of language, that which a fellow being would have me know. You need not mask your heart as you do your countenance. That was a performance, then. A ruse to uncover my true nature? I see I shall have to keep my wits about me. What was that all about? Oh well. Okay, back to the Rising Stones then. Oh, I'll eat it. Taxi! fellow Unicolai. So, Warriors of Light, how did it feel to strike down so great a foe? You must tell me more of the experience once our meeting with your colleagues is concluded. Hey guys. Through all-surpassing skill at arms do we now take our first step in ridding this starring or warring triad's baleful presence. And in such wise do we lessen the burden bequeathed unto us by the vainglory of Alag. Know, however, that the two icons which remain are thought equal in might to Sephiroth, and may yet exceed them. Ere thou proceed, I would counsel thee to marshal thy strength, and give careful thought to thy preparation. Assuming the Guardians can afford us the luxury of time, even now they grasp for the means to dominate primals, blind to the technology's potential for calamity. My master taught me the entity known as Sephiroth was this world's first sacred tree, elevated to godhood by the belief of its worshippers. There is no power more fearsome than that born of unconditional faith and unbending ideal. 'Tis plain your master found in you a willing student. Tell me, was it he who taught you of the Allagan technology's potential for calamity? Or are those your own words? 'Twas but a figure of speech, nothing more. When last we met, I thought I caught a glimpse of the boy behind the mask. But it would seem your defences are firmly back in place. Must you persist with this infuriating veil of secrecy? I, for one, would very much like to know who this master of yours is, amongst other things. As long as our purposes align, what matters my affiliation? It matters a great deal. I do not ask out of idle curiosity. If we are to fight as comrades, we need to be able to trust each other. On which note, I should apologise for my earlier trickery. It was merely an attempt to get to the heart of an enigmatic companion. Truth be told, I was rather glad you reacted as you did. No person of your age has any business being calm and aloof all the time, much as you might wish to be. Anyway, we had best be off. Do send word if there are any further developments. Bye, guys. A companion now, am I? Yeah, you came with us, so I agree. Anyway, carry on. What next? Oh, wait, so a fiendish likeness, I think, unlocks the extreme version of Sephiroth.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the Fate of Stars is the one. We'll take both because they both go to the same place, so I have something for you, Warrior Light. During our expedition to Barra Sephiroth, I came across a certain relic, and I believe it will be put best in use in your hands. We go to the same place, so we'll just take all. It is an Allagan device of the kind used to store information. In this case, the record of the furious conflict that took place on the shores of Mericidia between the icon Sephiroth and the forces of Alag. Should you present this tombstone to the verification node outside Triad control, the node system will analyse the various aspects of the conflict and create for you a false icon against which you can train. Consider it a sort of mock battle that presumes of Sephiroth who has broken free of his shackles. If I understand its workings correctly, the node should also be capable of manifesting a far stronger incarnation of the icon. This would mimic the catastrophic consequences were Sephiroth ever to absorb an additional source of energy, say, by defeating another member of the Warring Triad. A compelling challenge for a warrior of your ability, yes? You need not possess Mistress Kryle's knowledge of the Allagan technology to begin this particular battle. Simply present the tombstone to the node on the flagship, and then follow the orb's instructions. I hope the experience brings you valuable insight, Warrior of Light. So yeah, we'll do that in a second, but let's take the Fate of Stars one. Okay. I am troubled, Warrior of Light. The 6th Legion will not soon surrender its pursuit of Allagan technology. While it is true that the 6th suffered heavy losses in attempting to breach Azizlar's defences, the Legion is still very much a force to be reckoned with. Left to its own devices, it will not be long before the Legatus moves to... Pray, excuse the interruptions, but a call to this link pole can only come from one of your fellow scions. Archon Yshnola, what news? And you are quite certain they have broken through? Yes, of course. We shall leave immediately. It would seem the thing I feared most has come to pass. The Garleans have succeeded in dispelling the barrier Urianger placed upon the entrance to the research facility. We must intercept and destroy them before they acquire the means to control primal entities. Archon Stola requests that we assemble at the scene of the intrusion. Pray depart at once. I will join you when I have informed the other science of this development. Okay. Teleport back to... Actually, should we go outside first and then teleport?
No, just teleport. It's fine. It's not gonna.
Okay. To Azisla then.
Yeah.
Right, we'll go unlock the extreme Sephiroth fight and then we'll carry on with the thing after that. So head to the green one. And no, don't worry, I'm not saying we have to do that now.
No. I don't think I'm prepared for it.
No.
Especially in this heat.
I can't remember if I've ever done Sephiroth Extreme, honestly. I generally can't remember. It wouldn't surprise me if I had. We can do them at some point.
Oh, yeah.
When it's cooled down a bit.
Well, you're more than welcome to do it in your own time if you want.
Yeah, I might give it a try in my own time, but at the same time, if I can't do it, so be it. But we may as well at least unlock it. It clears the quest as well. Unlike before, where it didn't. It's just there for whenever you want to do it. Verification node down here.
Activating verification systems. Combat simulation request acknowledged. Awaiting tombstone data.
There you go.
Data processed. Adversary, warring triad, Sephiroth. Defining simulation parameters. Bleep bloop. Warning, threat level extreme. The Empire assumes no responsibility for death or injury resulting from participation in combat simulations. Bloop. Activating reality augmentation. Initiating combat simulation. The Empire thanks you for volunteering to participate in this study. Post-mortem data will be used to improve the survival rates of subsequent participants. Your sacrifice is appreciated. Yeah, fuck off.
Right.
Post-mortem.
Well, there you go. That's that done. And now we go. I know.
At least they're honest. You know?
At least they're honest. Yeah.
dialogue.
I mean, I suppose robots have to be honest, but still, fuck you.
Post-mortem.
I know, fucking pricks. Ooh. Here's Unikalai. I see we are the first to arrive. No matter, your colleagues should be here anon. They were indeed wise to keep this area under surveillance. Had the Guardians slipped by unnoticed, I dare not think of the consequences. Archon Stola set forth for Azisla when it became apparent that the Legatus was attempting to breach the barrier, and arrived to find that he had succeeded. We must hope that he has yet to find his prize. Fingers crossed. Hello. Well met, Unikalai, and thank you for answering my summons so swiftly, Marcus and Don. We shall be glad of your presence should we meet the 6th Legion, as seems all but certain. As you may be aware, this facility houses some of Alag's most advanced technology. Accordingly, Urianger sought to deny the Empire ease ingress by weaving a ward of singular potency. Not singular enough, it would seem. I would be surprised if the Legatus had not reached the core laboratories already. It's passing strange. I wove the ward in accordance with the most closely guarded teachings of the Archmage Australian. Naught was left to chance. Naught. It is well known that the children of Garlemald have no talent for the arcane manipulation. nor have the Empire more than a cursory knowledge of sorcery. That they should succeed in rather than so complex a skein of magecraft, and with such surpassing swiftness is surpassing strange. That it is, Urianger, but it is a mystery for another day. Archon Y'shtola has the right of it. Before all else, we must move to safeguard the knowledge which enable the Allagans to harness primal energies. Of particular concern is the Genesis expression, an electrochemical formula allowed the scholars of yore to create substance from nothingness. I know of no such formula. Whence did you came by from this information? From your enigmatic master, perchance? He did furnish me with that morsel, yes, and knowing exactly which prize the Legatus now seeks enable us to predict his position. Do you not see? We have been gifted the perfect opportunity to remove the head of an entire legion. I didn't think you quite so bloodthirsty, Unicolai. Surely safeguarding secrets should take precedence over slaying Legatuses. Vile sentiments reflect mine own, yet the two objectives need not be mutually exclusive. What say you, Urianger? Urianger? Ah, forgive me. My thoughts were bound up in idle imaginings. In answer to thy question, milady, I am content to be led by thee in this matter. Right, I've enabled the facility's teleporters, shall we? You dwell on the matter of the barrier. I do. Verily, 'twas a warding spell of labyrinthine intricacy, the brainchild of the head of the students of Baldessian himself. Even the most learned Archon would require some several moons to disentangle such an enchantment. To do so in mere bells would require some preternatural power akin to the very echo itself. Strange. How was it dispelled so easily then? Anyway. Oh yes, solo duty. Got malice.
The Synergy?
It is. We must attempt it ourselves. Let's go. Right, let's roll. The Guardians strike for the heart of the facility, and the Legatus spearheads the assault. Oh, here we go. There we go. Keep moving. The Legatus himself is here. After him. Oh, he's gone. I shall contend with this foe. Press onward, my comrades. Okay, Urianger, you deal with the big boy. There! It's Van Hydrus!
In the name of the Emperor!
In the name of the Emperor! He said the thing! Go, go, go. Oh, no, there's more of them. I'm on it. Go! I will stand the guard over Mistress Kryl. You must keep the Legatus from his prize. We leave her in your care then. You best keep her safe, Unicolai. Yeah, you better do. It's a big boy. Oh, he's self-destructing, getting the barrier. Nice one, you Stola. Central laboratory should be up ahead. Let's hurry along, shall we? Yeah, let's go. After the Legatus! Oh wait, this is a cutscene, sorry, I should have waited.
It's alright.
Alright. Alright, I'll wait for you to get to this part. Okay?
Okay.
Let me know when you're there.
I'm just fighting the Colossus thing at the minute.
Yeah. You're not far behind me then.
Inside a barrier.
Yep. Get in the barrier. That will protect you.
Okay.
Are you done?
I'm at a cutscene.
Yeah. So get to the next one after what your show says first.
And there's still they
And still they come. Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Press on, Marcus. I will handle this. Okay. Let's go. The bastard. I have exposed the bones of their work. Now to extract the marrow. Oh no, you don't. Even in the moment of my triumph, you persist in your misguided crusade. So be it. I shall present my pride to the Emperor alongside your head. Bring it on, regular. You're just a regular fucking fight for me. Okay, that sounds better in my head. Anyway, fuck you. Let's go.
Can you withstand this?
Of course I can.
There is nowhere to run.
My weapons inhibitors exist for a reason. I will not lose to you again!
Enough!
Is that all you got, bruv? Is that it? Alright, well, I'm done, so let me know when you are.
The hell?
You okay?
It's a big tiger or something.
Yeah, you gotta kill that thing quickly.
Definitely gonna do it.
You should be alright. I believe in you. Yeah, come on, you can do it, I believe in you.
Oh, doing it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Good. Right, tell me when you want the first bit of dialogue.
There.
Marcus! And Don as well, hello. The tome lift is unbreached then? I believe. Huh? Trial! My wounds will not slow my blade should you seek to bar my path. And you would slay me, no doubt, but it would be your final act. Yeah, you're kind of surrounded here, buddy. You may want to give it up. What madness afflicts you, you Orsian fools? The Emperor but desires a mean to shackle the Icons and their destructive appetites. Why do you rally against your own salvation? It is not for man to wield such power. The primal energies your Emperor seeks to contain would be as kindling waiting for a spark. Forget not the White Raven, Legatus. Like thee, he presumed to wield the power of ally, and invited the calamity in so doing. The star's fate is too important to be decided by any one man, a warmongering savage least of all. Have care, boy. You speak of my Emperor. But dying here in defense of his honor will not further his cause. Ah! The light! And he's gone. Well, well. I appear not to be dead. Ow! Trial. They may have cracked a whim or two, but I'll be fine, honestly. Our foes gave no quarter. Had Unakalai stinted in his defence of thee, thou mayest be certain thy hurts would be far worse. I could do no less. Mistress Kryl is here at my behest, after all. The secrets of Alag are safe for the present, though 'tis doubtful the Legatus will return to Garlemald till the prize he coveteth lieth in his grasp. Then we must redouble our efforts to protect this place. Kryl and I will place additional seals upon the tome lift. Nikolai! I appreciated you staying at my side. Thank you. 'Twas naught. Oh, please. It was a good deal more than that. And you know it. Now let me help you. When a woman thanks you for saving her life, the customary response is, "You're welcome." You are welcome. Oh, he's still just a kid. Okay, let's party up again. Speak to you, Nikolai. Ah, Uriange, are the new walls already in place? My colleagues yet toil upon their enchantments. I come unto thee in secret, that I might question thee outside their hearing. Question me? I would speak with the one who undid my subtlest magecraft, he who invited an imperial legatus into this facility in hopes of engineering the man's demise at the hands of the warriors of light. You accuse me of masterminding this day's events? The plan may have been thine, masters, but the deed was lying. Thou didst lure the legatus of the 6th Legion into a trap from which he was not intended to emerge. It is plain to me now that thy seemingly opportunism in proposing his elimination was feigned, and that his death was the object of thy plan from the first. And you have proof of this? Thine own words betrayed thee. Thou didst speak of the Empire's desire to claim the Genesis expression, the existence of which even the learned Mistress Cryle was ignorant. Whence then did the legatus come by such definitive knowledge? And then there is the matter of mine unravelled ward. None save one possessed an otherworldly gift could have so swiftly effected its dissolution. No leave another blessed with such. Assuming these accusations have merit, what then? Full many times, and oft doth the pursuit of truth lead men down darkened paths. I take no issue with thy purpose. 'Tis but thy method I would call into question. In the Guardian Empire we have a common foe. Hadst thou deigned to share thine intentions with Marcus or Mr. Cryle, 'tis like we would have closed the trap with less risk to life, and more success. I sought to use the most dangerous secrets of Alag as bait. Who among you would agree to such a reckless plan? None, and with good cause. Irrespective, thou wert remiss in thy duty to thy comrades. I note with some disappointment that in matters concerning the primals and those who would control them, the cold rationality upon which thou so pridest thyself is conspicuous by its absence. Know that the salvation of this star is an end too vast for any one of us to accomplish alone. Shouldst thou fail to trust thy comrades, I foresee thy actions precipitating some terrible misfortune. Indeed. My sincerest apologies, Marcus and Don. Uriange is correct in his suspicions. It was I who orchestrated this encounter with the Empire. I would ask that thou forgive Nikolai this transgression, and keep mention of it from Mistress Cryle. 'Twould be a pity for one's foolish decision to wither their budding camaraderie ere it had a chance to bloom. There you are, you rotten idler! When your stolen realised we were struggling with the wards alone, she was absolutely livid! Ah, never mind the warring triad. I have awoken Ark on your stolen tempestuous wrath. In supplicant mood shall I return at once, and there atone for mine indolence. Nice cover up, Uriel J. Come, Marcus and Don. It is time we return to the Rising Stones. Only to come back here moments soon after. But yes. Back to Mordona for now. Let's go. Doobity doo bop bop. Into the solar we go. Right, hello Unicolai. Once again, I must apologize for acting without your consent or counsel. As a gesture of repentance and a sign of good faith, allow me to share something of myself with you. As Urianger suggested, I possess the gift of the Echo, though it is of a nature different from yours. Regardless, I would use my gift for the selfsame purpose, the salvation of this star, and nothing poses a greater threat to the world than the proliferation of primal harnessing technology. I know only too well. What I am about to divulge concerns the fate of another star entirely. On this other world, a magic was devised that allowed the realm's champions to use a stone known as Auracite to contain the power of primals. Though armed, these heroic souls conquered god after god, oblivious to their weapon's fatal imperfection, its propensity to bleed primal energies. And with each victory, the heroes changed, transforming at last into fiends of endless appetite, insatiable in their hunger for ether. They ultimately went to war over the star's ever-dwindling life force, and fought until there was nothing left. Thus, as Urianger so astutely observed, when I am faced with those who rush to embrace power unchecked, I lose all semblance of rationality. Know that my master, too, cares deeply about the fate of this star. I am his servant, his instrument, sent here to ensure that the same tragedy does not consume another world. Okie dokie. Fair enough. But anyway, time to move on. Next one. Warriors of Light, if this world is to survive, we must needs move forward with our plan. Another pillar of the warring triad must be toppled. The question of which has already been answered. Following our encounter with the Legatus, Archon Yestola detected erratic etheric waveforms emanating from the sector containing the icon Sophia, known simply as the Goddess in former times. Such readings can only mean one thing. She is close to awakening. Let us return to Azislar forthwith, put an end to this primal deity lest she rise again in all her terrible glory. Okay, as I said, back to Azislar again. Forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards.
Oh no, not that song.
Forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards.
It's a spaceship one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's a fucking. It's a tune, to be fair, but.
Forwards and backwards and
forwards and backwards and forward. I'm sorry if I brought up bad memories of that.
It's just very repetitive.
That's fair.
Alright, is that at the top
Yeah, the same place as we were before, I believe. So go
of
above.
the ship?
Go above, and then wait, go down. Here we are. Unicolai, hello! We appear to be the first to arrive. Shall we go to our colleagues here? Okey. Huh? The 6th Legion have returned? Marcus! Unicolai! We're under attack! You're stolen your engine and have engaged the foe not far from here! Let's go. That's not the Empire. Ha! Rarely is my shield thus tested. It would seem the Alagans have not been lax in their recruitment. Think you so? Mayhap your arm merely withered whilst you lay idle. Still your tongues. We have stalled them long enough. With scales in hand, the goddess shall arise, and righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she, with wrathful Worm King at her side, might judge and thence bring balance unto all. Hear my words and despair, Alagans. Our goddess is awoken. Your civilization have birthed the instruments of its own undoing. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. 'Tis well that you are here, Marcus and Don. I should like to know what our assailants were saying. You understood their words, did you not? Oh yeah, well, only we can understand because of the echo.
All right.
Was a Mericidian dialect. If mine ears do not deceive, though one which beareth scant resemblance to any spoken in recent times. As for our antagonist's meanest, I do but gladly defer to those blessed with the echo. The one with the shield seemed to think we were Alagans. He recited what sounded like a verse of prophecy, then claimed that their goddess is awoken. Is that about right, Marcus? That's correct. And might we assume that this deity of theirs is the very icon we've come to topple? Aye. From their tongue, their words, and their attire, 'tis like that our antagonists were Mericidian, fools to the goddesses Sophia, and victims of the Alagans' incursions. If, as Cryo claimeth, they fought us agents of Alag, 'tis little wonder they sought to bring us low. You suggest that Sophia's servants have been liberated from their containment? Then we have no choice but to accept word of her awakening as truth. God help us! The Warring Triad have proven formidable enough when we've roused them with a fraction of their true strength. Should Sophia break free at the peak of her powers, Marcus and his friends won't stand a chance. I'm sure Don will be fine. Let us be about it then. Marcus, Cryo, Unicolai, the three of you will make directly for Sophia's containment facility. Uriange and I will do what we can to occupy the Icon's thralls. Okay. Alright, here we go then. Mistress Cryo, do you perchance recall the words of prophecy to its entirety? Ah, let me see. I believe it was, with scales in hand, the goddess shall arise, and righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she, with wrathful Worm King at her side, might judge and thence bring balance unto all. Well, either way,
There we go.
containment bay P1T6 is now available. I'll go in as Dark Knight this time.
Yeah.
Okay. And the waiting game begins once again.
Now we begin the waiting game.
Yes.
Make this opportunity to get yourself a drink.
Yeah. Might be a good idea, yeah. But it's fine. I'm alright at the moment anyway.
I'm getting a drink.
Fair enough.
Shouldn't be too long. Kitchen's right next to my living room, so
Fair enough.
the benefits of having a flat.
True. For me, I'd have to go downstairs. I can't be arsed right now, so it's fine.
That's right. Oh shit!
Hurry up. I'll wait until you get back and then I'll accept it.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm just gonna set it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I put my controller in my kitchen. Here you go.
Yeah, alright, we're going.
I leave the goddess in your capable hands. Just watch out for her worshippers.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
The
Okay.
hell?
I'm guessing that's the Worm King that they were talking about. But yeah, that's Sophia.
The unenlightened come.
Again, I'll try and remember what I can, but here we go. Oh, watch out. In the centre.
Oh, no, I didn't do that.
So, keep your wits about you, bruv.
Oh yeah, got distracted.
There you
Trying to
are.
heal.
Know you the full
Oh,
weight
over
of
this
death.
way.
Um,
I think this is probably the best one to go. Yeah. Oh, where's she gone? Over there. Get away. Gone again. Cloudy heavens. Oh, see what he adds. Watch out, eyes. Shit. Just okay. Okay, good.
Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight of your souls. Can you bring equilibrium? I shall tip back the balance.
Shout, this way. If you see a thing pointing to one of them, gotta get to the other side.
Sin must be balanced with suffering.
Inside. Nice.
Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Watch out. Left. Void. It's more likely to be.
Followed the wrong person.
It's alright. Remember, there was two on the left and one on the right, so. It's alright, we got it done.
Nice.
Do you remember there was two on the left and one on the right, so obviously that was going to tip it to the left. I think. But it's alright, we did it. Look here is done. Alright. Well done. I got 2 commendations. Yay! I see the goddess is no more. Well done. Once Kryl and Unical have rejoined us, we may safely depart. One thing yet puzzles me, however. How did Sophia's servants come to wake from their slumber? I believe we have the answer to that. We discovered the remains of a Guardian soldier in an adjacent sector of the containment facility. It is like as not the fool ventured too close to Sophia during the Empire's previous incursion and was enthralled for his troubles. Another reminder, if any were needed, as to the incalculable threat posed by these beings. The goddess would not even have been conscious when she claimed that man's will, and yet his mistake granted her the means to release her servants, and would have resulted in her own liberation had we not been on hand to intervene. I do much wonder that the Icon's pawn was capable of so effectively manipulating the facility's containment systems. How came he by such rarefied knowledge? That too is easily explained. During our investigation, Kryl discovered a subtle flaw in one of the mechanisms which held the goddess in check, a flaw which had been plainly added intentionally. Upon examining the facility's records of the period, we were able to piece together the story. It was a time towards the end of the Third Astral Era, when the peoples of Mericidia faced extinction at the hands of the Alagan Empire. Sophia, a being of incomparable cunning, was said to have communicated certain plans to her servants through the medium of a trusted oracle. Following the oracle's instructions, they duly conspired with a rebel faction within Alag who, we believe, agreed to tamper with a prison intended for Sophia, and then the goddess and her fools chanced to be captured, though we suspect that this had always been their plan. Indeed, the prison was situated at the heart of Alag, and we think they intended to attack the city from within. They would merely have had to wait for the rebels to exploit the weakness in their confines. But the conspirators' dealings with the Mericidians were exposed before they could enact their plot, and all were summarily executed. It seems the floor itself remained undiscovered, however, and might have remained so until the end of days had it not been for the actions of the Archbishop, and subsequently the Guardians. I cannot help but wonder what might have come to pass had their scheme been successful. And yet the answer lies in the prophecy. I'll have the right of it. Its words may be deciphered thus. The cursed pole speaks of Sophia's prison, from which she was supposed to emerge at the agreed hour. The Worm King, meanwhile, can be none other than the great Bahamut himself, then yet a prisoner, whom the goddess did intend to unleash upon Alag to set right the scales of justice. A foolhardy plan. Had it come to fruition, the two of them would surely have razed the realm. Naught would have been spared the devastation, the Mericidians' homeland included. Their home already stood on the brink of oblivion. Mayhap they wished for naught else but to purge the poison of Alag with primal fire. The tale teaches us that even the greatest of man's creations may yet be brought low by a single act of treachery. The Alagans were fools to place their trust in technological bondage. To shackle such beings is but to delay the inevitable. Naught save their total destruction shall free us from their menace. Let us return now to the Rising Stones, and there consider the final steps of this most needful task. Oakley dokley. The threat posed by this facility is far greater than you imagine, Urianger, and one not limited to the Icons themselves. Sophia's remaining servants must be put down.
Bleep bloop. Warning! Deactivating stasis chamber support systems will result in subject termination. Enter identification code to continue. Identification code accepted. Subjects terminated.
Okay. Back to the Rising Stones we go. Wait for me! I'm right behind you. Whee!
Don't think I would like the extreme of that one.
Probably not.
falling off the edge all the time.
Yeah, we'll still unlock it though. Anyway. Is Artemis, Warrior of Light? Archon, you stole and mentioned that there was a matter which you wished to discuss. Well met, Marcus. You'll forgive me if I seem curt, but I would settle an account with our young friend. While conducting a final sweep of Sophia's containment facility, we discovered that all of her remaining thralls had perished in their stasis chambers. This was your doing? Aye, it was. I chose to act upon the knowledge revealed within the tombstone we recovered. The true purpose of these prisons is far more horrifying than we first assumed. The Allagans were not simply observing the icons and siphoning away their energies. They were conducting experiments in preparation for a far more ambitious project. If you recall, both the Fiend and the Goddess were imprisoned within massive spherical structures. These spheres were the prototypes which paved the way for the successful construction of an artificial celestial body. You speak of Dalamud. Aye, the Icon's cages are unmistakably of the same design as the Red Moon. To be plain, the research facility contains the seeds of 3 calamities which might feasibly be visited upon a chosen target. Eliminating one of them necessitated the destruction of the Goddess's slumbering thralls. A distasteful task unbefitting one such as the Warrior of Light. Thus did I resolve to perform the deed myself. You have made your case, and it is apparent we were not in full possession of the facts. Nevertheless, your notion of what may or may not be expected of Marcus is presumptuous in the extreme. When the Warrior of Light chose to join the Scions, he did so in knowledge that he would be required to face and destroy not only the Primals, but also their fanatical servants. That which you term a distasteful task is an essential part of our calling, a burden which every Scion is sworn to shoulder. I see. It would seem I misjudged the depth of your resolve. No matter. Assuming I have made myself understood, we need not speak of it again. There is, however, one other subject which merits discussion. You determined that Sophia's thralls were awoken by a Garlean soldier who had somehow gained access to the containment area, did you not? If that is the case, it seems highly doubtful that the interloper wandered into such a dangerous part of the facility by chance. Dissidents within the Empire claim that the 6th Legion is rife with agents under the orders to thwart the Legatus' mission by any means necessary. Lest you imagine that we have allies in Garlemald, I should clarify that their motive is wholly uncharitable. Regular Van Hydrus rose to the top of Garlean military on merit alone, and is fiercely loyal to the Emperor for recognising his efforts. His compeers, by contrast, rose for the favour of the established order, and would accordingly do anything to see him fail. But they would be so reckless. You truly believe that the actions of these agents contributed to the recent crisis? Aye, and that they pose no less a risk to the realm than those loyal to the Emperor. Plainly, we must needs continue to do all in our power to prevent the technology of Allag from falling into the hands of man. On that point, at least, we have ever been in complete agreement. So again, we get the Sophia Extreme quest. I would like you to have this, Warrior of Light. It is an Allagan tombstone similar to the one we recovered after your victory over Sephiroth. The records contained within describe the goddess at the height of her power, and will enable Azizlar's reality augmentation technologies to generate an idealized simulacrum of Sophia against whom to test your skills. From what I have been able to determine, this formed part of a greater trial intended to test Allag's elite warriors. Quite how it would compare to the challenge presented by the Fiend's tombstone, I cannot say. I suppose there is only one way to be certain. Visit the verification node on Azizlar and witness firsthand from what erased from the champions of Eld. Yeah, we'll get on that later, don't you worry. Or at least I will. And the last pillar to fall. Greetings, Warrior of Light. But one pillar of the warring triad remains. Durvan, the icon known as the Demon. According to the histories I have uncovered, this monstrous being was worshipped by a race of Mericidian beastmen. These creatures are the key to maintaining Zurvan's manifestation, and we can be sure that many such thralls will be imprisoned somewhere within the research facility. It is imperative that we determine their exact location as swiftly as possible. We dare not risk repeating the near disaster we suffered at the hands of Sophia's servants. As such, your fellow Scions have already begun an exhaustive search, but there are several sectors which only you, Trial, and I can enter without fear of enfrollment. Let us make way to Azus Lar forthwith and aid the investigations. Oakley dokley. Back to... Oh, no, wrong one. Back to Azus Lar. Again. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry. La la la. Back to the flagship. Same place as before. Once again, we'll grab the extreme thing and then carry on from there.
Hmm.
Remember down here, remember?
Yep, got it.
Verification node.
Activating verification systems. Enlisting program request acknowledged. Awaiting tombstone data.
Here you go.
Data processed. Adversary, Warring Triad, Sophia. Threat level, extreme. Successful applicants will progress to elite squad induction. Families of unsuccessful applicants will receive twice standard death benefits. Before initiating this program, elite squad applicants must agree to extensive physical benefit. Data corrupted. Unable to verify input. Applicant agreement accepted. What? Activating reality augmentation. Initiating enlistment program. The Empire thanks you for your service. Post-mortem data will be used to improve the survival rates of subsequent applicants. Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Shut the fuck up. Rick.
Saying the truth, though.
I mean, fair, but still, fuck off. Where's you gonna fly?
You get better benefits
Oh,
of
there
your
it is.
family.
Ever hit it? Doug. Just waiting for Unikalai. 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 Marcus! This could be caught you. The facility has been swarmed by Imperial troops. By their standards did we judge them soldiers of the 6th. Aye, once more doth regular Van Hydra stretch forth his hand to seize the forbidden fruits of our lag, and once more have our meticulous wards been swept aside like so many cobwebs. Your menacing wards were destroyed from within by the pulsating energies of an icon. Oh, hello.
Not him again.
Nay, put up your weapons and listen. The followers of Zervan have awakened, and they toil to rouse their master. The demon's worshippers yet slumbered when we confronted Sophia. Could the tampering of her thralls been more widespread than we thought? They shared a common enemy. It's not unthinkable that they would seek to free all those that Allagans had imprisoned. Yes, yes, the cage doors are open. And whilst you stand here quibbling over whom picked the locks, my soldiers are inside the facility risking their lives and their sanity. They have volunteered to face death to prevent Zervan's servants from waking him in the fullness of his power. Now, assuming you have at last understood the gravity of the situation, it is time I rejoin them. But you cannot hope to succeed! The Icon will enslave the minds of any who draw near! Thus did I seek out those with the power to resist his influence. Aid us, and mayhap my men will not perish in vain. You propose an alliance? I have delved into the depths of this place and found its technology wanting. These mechanisms have failed to hold their prisoners, and such broken artifacts are unfit to bring before the Emperor. Twice have you bested me in combat. Will you now lend me that strength and stand against our mutual foe? 'Twas in opposing your reckless schemes that Isaiah was lost to us. You expect us to simply forgive and forget all that has come before? I expect you to put aside your emotions and use your better judgment. But of course, I am dealing with savages. I will not stand here and justify the death of the Ice Maiden. We pursued our ideals, and you pursued yours. Such was the result. And mayhap you might consider another point. In these endless clashes, we have all lost comrades dear to us. Yet I chose to put aside past grievances to beg your champion's aid, to appeal to your reason. Thou art willing to build a bridge of common purpose upon such tremulous foundations? I, too, am hesitant to accept this arrangement, Archon Stola, but the offer has been made to the Warrior of Light, and it is his involvement which will ultimately sway its outcome. I shall abide by Marcus and Don's decisions. Servant must be stopped.
Servant must be stopped.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, the Empire's a problem, but Servant's the big problem here. Servant must be stopped. Then, for better or worse, we shall fight at your side. Mistress Kryle and I are also resistant to primal influences. We shall aid you where we can. Then let us be on our way. Alright, for the first time ever we're fighting alongside the Empire.
For the Emperor!
But in the name of the Emperor! Pretty polite. Our companions have already passed through the research facility. We should not lag behind. Alright, let's go. There's Servant. The demon stirs. Like a suckling babe, he feeds upon the ether siphoned onto him by his thralls. We must needs deprive him of this sustenance. Then we destroy those devices. Hold! Witness your soldiers! They have turned against one another. Even half awake, Servant corrupts and converts those who enters his aura. The three of us then, Marcus, Unicolai, we rush in together and each disable a generator. We cannot give them the chance to rally a defense. There are 4 mechanisms by my count. If I can avoid the Icon's miasma, my blade will make short work of the last one. We, all of us, have pledged our lives to... Keep your lives. I would rather you tend to my fallen. Some may yet survive with their minds intact. I know not if my strength will be enough. I am no champion. The battlefield is no place for uncertainty, boy. Fate has blessed you with a unique talent and an occasion to use it. Do not waste such a gift. We strike! Let's go! And what? not! Servant is... You look alive! Ah! In the name of the Emperor! Ah! Oh shit. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He slumbers once more. You saved me. Why? I told you, boy. Yours is a gift too precious to waste. A gift the Emperor may one day have need of in his war upon these untamable icons. Emperor Varus, he raised me up from the ranks, stood against my detractors. I gladly give my life in his service. You must finish this. Slay these leeches upon our star. Kill them all. Kill Servant. It's hard to be emotional, but still. We must needs withdraw and prepare our assault. At the cost of his very life, the legators have prized open us a window of opportunity. R.I.P. Regulus. In the name of the Emperor. He's dead. I've only been stronger. Enough of that! There'll be time for regrets after we've rid the world of Zervan. Trial has the right of it. The demon has fallen back into torpor for now, but we must act swiftly if Regulus' death is to have meaning. The survivors speak of an army of thralls loose in the facility, and we must assume that these followers continue their efforts to awaken the icon. Let us then concentrate upon diverting them from their task. Mistress Kryal and Master Unikalai, privy secure the control of Zervan's shackles, and limit the restoration of his might. Archon Ystola and I shall forge ahead and strike down those thralls who would seek to harry you. Warrior of Lights, thine, as ever, is the most perilous duty. Gather to thee thy trusted companions, and extinguish from this realm the fires of the demon himself. Okay. Container base Z1T9.
Oh dear. It's gonna be hard.
It's the last one. I'm going to try and go into the samurai, but if it takes too long, I'll change. Oh, hey, nice. Even as a samurai, it's quick. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's roll. This means I don't have to tank this time as well. Yay! I can just wail on them.
Okay.
Time for Zervan.
for one day. We must take the chance we've been given and defeat Zurban now.
Let's go then. Yeah, so he takes out parts of the stage.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Ah! Oh shit.
Good and evil, the war eternal.
Right, now I've got to try and remember how this one goes. But now just stay behind them.
My doubt is fled.
Oh, watch out. Wave cannon, watch out! Watch out for the attacks. Move. Attack on you. Nice. Okay, you can't be in the
I
center.
shall rise above all.
Oh, watch out.
Bear witness to my will.
Oh, okay. No, go for the ads. More ads. And more ads. Nice. Oh, here we go. Oh shit.
Bow to my infallible judgment.
Oh god. Ah!
Whoa.
Okay, we're okay. Just. Right, let's go then.
Suffer in endless torment.
Tank Buster. Sounds like something out of Kingdom Hearts. Fucking sick. Watch out.
Suffer in endless torment.
So we got him. Yes! Well done.
Nice.
That's the third and final one. Defeated! The demon is dead. That was a fun one.
Hmm.
Da, da, da. Right, let's roll. Hey, I got one player commendation, even being a DPS. Let's go.
I've just got one.
Better than nothing. Hello. Incredible as always, Marcus and Don. Hopefully that will be the last of our world season the likes of Zolvan. Every one of his thralls has been slain as far as we can determine. Our victory over the Warring Triad is complete. An impossible feat had we not been blessed with your cooperation. Let us not forget the efforts of regular Van Hydrus and his men. Without their noble sacrifice, the demon would have awoken far sooner, possessed of far more formidable energies. The bodies of the fallen now accompany the survivors on the return journey to Garlemald. It is known that the Imperials recognize no god, yet they would honor the dead in their own fashion. And when we next meet, our fleeting alliance will surely be forgotten. It was an interesting exchange, nonetheless. They spoke of their present ruler as a man who values self-sufficiency, Varus. Varus befriended Regular in their youth, it seems, and was highly impressed by his martial prowess. It is common knowledge that Regular's rise to Legatus was in great part advocated by the Emperor himself. Regular freely admitted his shortcomings when it came to politics, and it was Varus's unconditional support that served him to win his undying fealty. One does not expect such tales of comradeship to lurk beneath the Empire's iron exterior. Contrary to all expectations, the man died a hero. Witnessing the way you all leapt into danger without hesitation, it would seem I am surrounded by heroes. And yet, my own actions were aught but heroic. I have not the quantities nor the character to stand at the Warrior of Light's side. A curious thing to say. Are you truly concerned that you do not measure up to some arbitrary requirement? If you knew the path I walked to reach this place, then you would understand why I doubt myself so. Return with me to the Rising Stones, and I shall tell you of it. Okie dokie. Back to the Rising Stones we go. Thank you. Taxi.
Double the fare.
No! I might as well have teleported myself! Okay. Back into the solar.
So is that the last one?
Yes. We do obviously have the extreme to unlock as well, but yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's cool, yeah.
With your victory over Zervan, the Warring Triad is finally defeated. I am afraid, however, that mine own efforts have often been more hindrance than help, and you and your fellow Scions deserve to hear the reasons behind my actions. Well, yeah, I think we are due an explanation. Hello. I promise to tell you of my journey, of who I am, of where I'm from. The truth is, I am not of this world. I was born of a different star, a child whose power of the echo was too feeble to save his dying world. A child who, unlike you, never became a warrior of light. When all I knew stood on the brink of destruction, I was yet half grown. Had I been born but a handful of years earlier, history may have written a different tale. The seeds of other heroes that had yet to fully sprout may not have withered and perished. The star I failed to save is known to you now as the Void. So he's from the Void? Though Marcus and Don knew not that I spoke of my homeland, I have explained to him before the cause of its ruin. A magic was devised to contain the defeated primal's might within a stone known as Auracite, and the energies which bled from this imperfect vessel gradually corrupted the champions who wielded it. These heroes became slaves to an insatiable hunger for ether, eventually transforming into hideous fiends, and none who clung to the faint traces of light were strong enough to oppose them. The demons next turned upon each other in a war which drained the land's ether in ever greater amounts, until one day the star was suddenly swallowed in a flood of darkness, an entire world unmade in an instant. The void sent you encounter here in this realm are the twisted remnants of the once mortal beings who gnaw on what motes of life force remain. And as I lay dying, beaten and broken in my failed last stand, 'twas my present master who found my tormented spirit and bore me away to the rift betwixt worlds. 'Twas he who first introduced me to Urianger. At my mentor's feet did I learn of the nature of reality, of the existence of mirrored worlds and the eternal struggle between dark and light. Sudden and overwhelming superiority for either side will shatter the balance, and the world in question will be returned to the void by a calamity beyond imagining. But that's an Ascian. As the self-appointed custodian of this balance, my master warned me that the source, the first of all worlds, slips perilously close to oblivion. In what spirit did this master prefer such a warning? A benevolent gesture, or veiled threat? To these questions and more do I mean to coax forth answers. Yet no matter his intention, that Heidling doth teeter on a nice edge is an undeniable truth. Knowing this, what choice was given you to make? I chose to join my master, and act as his instrument on this star. The tragedy that befell my home cannot be repeated. I will see this world saved. And yet I hesitated at the most crucial of moments. What right have I to stand alongside a true warrior of light? In thine own words thou wert called before my time, and I offer that thou dwellest overmuch on the question of what maketh the hero. The search for the answer leaveth thee paralysed by doubt. Heed me, Master Unicolai. Thou needst not believe thyself a hero to perform great deeds. 'Tis the deed itself which earneth thee the hero's mantle. Aye, the ideals you hold can be less important than having the faith to act upon them. Regular's loyalty to the Emperor guided his actions until the last, and though we did not see eye to eye on many things, his final deeds can be called naught less than heroic. Personally, I find that faith in my companions allow me to act unhindered by uncertainty. I know that should I ever falter, Marcus, Don, and the others will be there to support me, or steer me back onto the right path if needed. I see. In the days leading up to my world's destruction, I was entirely alone. I never knew what it was to have such comrades. I cannot imagine the loneliness you must have felt. But look around you now, Unicolai. You're not alone anymore. Welcome to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Hell yeah. I will fulfill my promise to save this world, and when I stumble, I should be glad to have your hands there to steady me. My apologies. This is difficult for me. So long have I spoken from behind a mask. We should all feel comfortable speaking without such concealments. I should hope you appreciate the irony of that statement, Uriange. Fair point. See you later, guys. Right, that's that done. All that's left is to get the extreme version of Servant. Oh, but I forgot to read it. Whilst we were examining the controls for Servant's shackles, I found a tombstone that may be of interest to you, Marcus and Don. Would you like to take a look? The information contained within this device appears to have been used to generate a simulated battle of grueling difficulty. Challengers will be pit against a simulacrum of Servant, the power of which had been enhanced to the icon's highest conceivable magnitude. It is described as the final trial for the most elite of Alag's warriors, intended to distinguish the truly exceptional among them. I have witnessed no champion more exceptional than the Warrior of Light. Are you not curious to see just how powerful Servant may have been? I urge you to visit the verification node and then take this ultimate test of Alagan Elite. Okay. One more time to Azizlar. This should be the last time, for now. Because, officially, we have nothing to do but main story quests and the dungeons of the same level now.
Yay! Story quests.
Yeah.
It's a Stormblood.
Indeed. That being said, what have I got? 20 minutes? I think we got. If we do the Lost City of Antitower, we can do that one. And then next time we play, all focus on story then. I'm good?
Yes, I'm good.
Sweet. Anyway, let's just go unlock the extreme.
I'm not being healer though.
No, that's fine. I'll go in as well.
I'm not being healer.
I can go in as
Just...
I'll probably. The Lost City of Antitower is one of the dungeons I have to do for my relic quest, so I'm going to go in as Paladin. The other two are unlocked a little later on, like in terms of the levels anyway. We could unlock them right now, but it's fine, I can wait. You know where to go yet?
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what
I'm
words
here.
of encouragement this node has this time.
Oh yeah.
Activating verification systems. Elimination trial request acknowledged. Waiting tombstone data.
Technology.
Data processed. Adversary, Warring Triad, Servant, threat level, Extreme. This is the final qualifying test for surviving Elite Squad enlistees. Participation is only permitted to candidates who agree to unrestricted biopsy procedures following the trial. Specifically, enlistees who successfully complete the program will be certified as genetically superior and must submit to cell harvesting for subsequent cloning initiatives. Elimination trial survival rates are currently calculated at 1.9%. Activating reality augmentation. Initiating elimination trial. The Empire thanks you for your service. Post-mortem data will be used to improve the survival rates of subsequent candidates. Your sacrifice is appreciated.
Thankfully, I don't ever have to talk to you anymore. Fuck you. Okay.
You might be superior and get clones.
Who knows? Anyway, one more thing to do then for this stream.
Hang on, let me change my class.
Okay. So it's time to go into the Lost City of Antipore again. Like I said, we'll save the Antitower for the next stream, because that's what we're going to do straight away. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, we've done the trials, we've done the raids, we've done, you know, the normal raids and the Alliance raids. We have nothing else to do now, apart from the story stuff and the dungeons of the same level, item level.
Hmm. So your
Yeah, Sword of the Twin
relic.
Flames. Yeah, it's still not fully upgraded, obviously, but it's getting there.
That's good, yeah. Where did you get that quest?
You start the. Where do you start the level quest actually? I genuinely can't remember. I think in Idleshire is where you started.
Is it with that woman?
Rowena or somewhere around there, yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I might have to set some.
It's up to you. Just remember that some of the processes are long. Like, I don't think it's quite as bad as the ARR one, but there is still one. Well, the first process I was able to skip because I already had the relic from there. And there's also another,
okay.
and there's also another one where you have to buy like loads of umbral sands and unwrite and shit. That one took a few days for me to get all I needed that. So, just be warned. Otherwise, it's not too bad, but will still take time. Come on, this can't take that long, surely. Surely someone's got to be doing the level 60 dungeons.
I can change the healer if I can't get one.
It's up to you. I reckon you'd be fine, but it's honestly your call. You're usually pretty good with Sage, so try that one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll withdraw, and you change, and then we'll go back in. And then we get
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's what changing does.
Jesus Christ.
Hope you're ready. So I assume you have done like the normal version of this.
Hmm.
Yeah. That was where we first met Diablos.
Oh, yeah.
He's now long gone, but something else is now controlling this place. Let's roll. I won't push too hard, don't worry.
I'm just trying to get used to the buttons again.
It's one of the things that just comes naturally after a while. Keep pushing. Oh, more ads coming in. More coming. Okay, first boss, Arkhimoth. See how this goes. So I think he releases some sort of powder that creates like clones that will attack or something. You see what I mean eventually. Yeah, look away. Try and look away from people. See? Oh shit. Okay, he's doing it again, so look away if you can. And he's down. Nice. Keep going. Right. Well, this guy, if I drag him in here, he becomes more vulnerable. They do not like the light. Okay. Down. Keep going. Over here, bitches. Oh, dragon. Right, second boss. Whatever this thing is. Hold it. See what he had. No. Nice. Easy, easy peasy.
Wasn't too bad.
No. And now to the Stone of Transference. Yeah, the only thing with that one is when you get the markers saying either earth resistance or wind resistance down, you have to make sure you don't activate the pockets. It's like, if it's like an earth one, you know. Anyway. Hello. Oh wait, no, I can't do a little more. So there we go. Yeah, this isn't too bad actually for you because I literally can't pull anymore even if I wanted to.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it just makes it easier for you.
Just watching your health, you know.
Yeah, I'm fine. If worst comes to worst, I do have a healing spell of my own as a paladin. Like that. Get one more group. Do it. Look away. Keep looking away. Alright. Leaves the last one. Whatever the fuck this thing is. Okay, let's do this. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Get away. got one more in her. Get on it. Alright.
Yeah.
Be still. Okay, let's get out of here. We might as well. We'll turn the quest in, and then that'll be it for today. 'Cause I'm gonna have to go in a minute.
No worries.
And yeah, next time we play, whenever it is, full focus on the story mode for a while, because we've done pretty much everything else we can. Apart from the extremes, which I know you don't really want to do. Don't blame me.
I do them, but I do them as DPS.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Anyway, let's turn this in. You are returned for your expedition into the Lost City. That is well. We, for our part, has at last succeeded in easing the elemental's disquiet. But tell us, Marcus, Don, what was the nature of the hostile presence that so unsettled them? Ordinary. I was all but certain that some seed of darkness had survived. I could not have been more wrong. I certainly did not expect the source of statues. Creation of the Antitower Magi, I imagine. It would appear so. They likely began to stir when that fiend was awoken by the weakening seal. Yet that does not explain why the elementals would have cause to fear these ancient sentinels. It seems safe to assume that the Antitower built them to repel the armies of the Mach. Were I to hazard a guess, I would say that the passing of the years has dulled the statue's senses, that they mistook our friends for ethereal beings of a different order. Void sentinel the kind employed by the Maki Magi. The elemental's arrival would have seemed like an invasion. That would explain much, yes. Void sent monstrosities are undying guardians of stone. The war of the Magi must have been a conflict of truly terrifying proportions. It is well that these ancient relics have at last been laid to rest. With the city's defences thus disabled, we may safely return to our task of cleansing the ruins. We have our deepest gratitude, Marcus and Don. Happy to help. And with that, that is where we're going to stop for today, Mr. Douglas.
No worries.
Yeah, how was that though? I tell you what, those trials did not take.
Good.
The trials didn't take as long to do as I thought they would. So.
No,
Yeah.
they didn't. No.
Yeah, so that was good.
No, they were quite cool.
Yeah. The music was banging and the fights were pretty fun. And
Yeah.
I might attempt the extremes in my own time, but yeah.
Yeah, same.
If
But
I
only
get-
as DPS.
Yeah, same probably. I might try as a tank, but definitely not as a healer.
No, definitely not as a healer. No, it's so stressful.
Yeah, I generally think I might be able to be okay as a tank, but no, not as a healer, definitely not.
Not healer, because It's fine healing people, but if you die, then that's it. It's game over.
Yeah, that's the
You
problem,
know,
isn't it? Yeah.
'cause you can't res yourself. You just
No.
hope the other healer doesn't die, and then they res you. They res you first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly that. But yeah, no worries.
Mm.
So I'm just trying to think when the next good time would be for us. I'm on 4:30 shifts next 4 days, so
Okay.
could technically be around like after I get home from work, depending on how tired I am. But most of the time I should be okay.
Yeah.
What day? Any
Yeah,
day good for you?
well, any day is good with me. Yeah, except for Sunday.
Should we try next Monday then?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, we'll
I
try
don't think
next.
I've got anything on Monday.
Yeah, we'll try next Monday.
No, I haven't. No.
Yeah, like obviously Saturday I'm quite well prepared for a race. Sunday I'm doing commentary. I could do tomorrow, but honestly, because it's my first shift back, I might just be exhausted. The first shift is always the
No
worst
worries.
one back.
Yeah, it's
so-
fine.
But I'll see how I feel.
Yeah,
if I
no worries.
feel up to it, I'll let you know. But I think definitely Monday.
Yeah, just give me a message. I'm
Yeah.
free tomorrow. I'm not doing anything tomorrow.
All right, buddy. Well, if not tomorrow, definitely Monday. Then, all right.
Yeah. What sort of time? The same sort of time was it?
Yeah, 1:30, 2:00. Same
1
as you.
o'clock. Half. Yeah.
I'll be if I leave if my shift ends at 12:30, I'll be home about 1:30. Yeah, about 1:30, 2:00,
Yeah.
somewhere in between there. Yeah.
Yeah. Just give us a message when you want to play. Yeah, that's fine.
I will do, matey boy. All right then.
All right. Yeah. Have
Okay,
a good weekend.
Yeah, same to you, buddy. And I'll see you, if not tomorrow, definitely Monday.
Yeah. I'll catch you then. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.